What's up guys, it's DFC. Today bringing you the next episode in my build to FUT Elites, and we've sold a lot of things on, we've done a lot of trading, and hopefully I've not really got fresh trading. I've just got trading I did earlier because I've just got back and I've not really got much time before heading off to hit the hay. But anyway, let's just get straight into it, see what we sold. A few things I sold that I did trade with earlier. So we sold this Kirsten, I think that's how you say it, Kirsten from Dynamo Dresden in the Bundesliga 2. We got him for 11,500, sold him for 14k, which is decent enough for me. We got Pavonia, I think is the one that's been in my club for been in my trade pile for a long time. I think I bought him for actually around about 11,250, 11,500. Eventually selling him on for 12,500. We sold on this Jan Mark Riegler for 15,000 coins. I think we bought him last night. I can't actually remember the exact prices of some of these guys. We sold Forrester for 25k. We picked him up for 20,000, which is a pretty good deal. This Warren boy, is it Gary Warren? Gary Warren sold for 15k. We bought him for 11 or 12k. Zumetra sold on for 15. He was bought for either 12 or 13. Kadri was bought for, I think it was 12 and sold on for 14k. So I decided just to start making small profits on some of these players. And those Zumetra sold for 16,500 once again. Picked up for 12 or 13k. This McCausland we bought earlier was bought for 11k and he sold on for 15,000 coins, which is a decent return. Galance he sold for a 250 coin loss before tax, so it must be near a 500 coin loss, which, you know, I'd rather take that and take the risk of trading. Picked up this Jamie Langfield for 12k, sold him on for 17,250. Cascado was bought, I think he was bought for 12k and he sold on for 14k. Bowditch was bought for 11,500 and sold for 16,000. And this Via was picked up for 11,500 and sold on for 20. So we've bought this Ivan Quaylar from earlier, bought him for 11,500, sold him for going to try and sell him for 14k. We've got this Jan Holsheet for 12k and he was trying to sell him on for 18k. We've got a Suchi here for 11,250. Trying to sell him on for 13,500. We've got another Suchi in a striker position, bought for 11,500. Trying to sell him on for 15k. We bought this Luis Gabriel Ray for 12k, looking to sell him on for the 15k. We picked up this Matthew Ryan from 11k, trying to sell him for 14k. We picked up Dave Winterfield for 11,250, trying to sell him on for 14k. We picked up Michel Polverino for 11k, trying to sell him for 13,500, and I've just exited that. Very good. But anyway, we'll get back into it. Where we think we're at Polverino. We picked up this Rene Gartler for 12k, trying to sell him on for 18,500. Picked up another Ryan here for 11,250 and trying to sell him for 14k. Some of these guys were bought from already. I was going to go through my trade pile. We've got James Vaughan here for 12k, trying to sell him for 18k. Picked up Antonio Amaya Carazo for 11,500, trying to sell him for 16. Picked up Maxime Lestien for 11,500, trying to sell him for 15. Picked up Christian Falk for 14k, trying to sell him on for 15k. Picked up Max Friesacker for 11,500, trying to sell him on for 14,500. Still got this Carlos Martinez Diaz for 12,500, trying to sell for 15k now. Maric we still have, trying to sell him for 13,250. My comp, we're going to make a loss on him after me saying that we're going to make this massive profit like 30k. But anyway, I'm not too fussed once again. This Ginchek is not selling, so I'll lower him to 14k. He was originally allowed about 18. And that is all that we have in the trade pile. So I'm just going to quickly go and show this method again. People, I don't know, I've heard what people ask me, just like how do I get these deals and that kind of thing. So I just thought I'd go through it one more time. Or maybe a few more times, depending on how popular it becomes and that kind of thing. So let's just, you put in silver, 10k minimum price, and you can put a buying out of 12,000. My brother said, yeah, you can put in like 5k minimum price and that, and you know, you do get some silvers that go for that, but you know, I don't think very many go for buy nows of like 8 and 9k. Well, that's just what I think. So straight away, he's a trying to price fix Cicinho here. He's not really doing, well, he seems to pick up a lot, but this Casquero, not really that great a deal. So once you're sifting through again, usually when you get to around about that 10th minute mark, you can start adding them to the watch list. There seems to be an awful lot of cards on the market at the minute. I don't know why this is. But we'll just keep ploughing on through, hopefully eventually find them. There's a Hossener, 11,500. I'm sure that's an okay deal possible. I think those were at 14 maybe. Maybe that's a wee bit. Maybe those are a bit low. This Coke, I've not seen very many of him before, so that could be a decent deal to pick up. We've got Let's see if we can find anything else. So where are we at the minute we at? Oh, there's a Habibu. Only at the 24th minute, so I think we'll go on for a wee bit longer, see how long this takes. Like a Scaro, just seeing him ticking down around about that. Pavon, we know he doesn't go for much, we know Bakai doesn't go for much. Maybe trying to, no, maybe not, maybe that's just me. No Cascaro, another Cascaro, we don't need them. So we're just about, might as well just go through the hour like I usually do. Usually at around about the 50-minute onwards you can maybe find some deals, but maybe it's just not my night. There's a couple of Yatabaris there, not wise to buy, as I've figured out in the past. And we've only managed to find a Coke, I think. Coke, Hosner and Habibu. So I think this Coke looks like the best deal, I think. So I've not really seen many of him around before. So I think it would be about time just to have a little look at him. So he's right back, he is from Spain. He plays in the Liga BBVA for Sevilla. I just realised this is relatively bright, but I apologise for that, but my TV just does. I don't even know what it is, but anyway, apologies if the brightness. See, it's 12, 17, 17. So I think we will just buy this one for 12 and we'll try and sell him on for the 16k mark, which is a decent 3.5k, no, probably 3,800 coin profit, something like that. So let's just list him up for the 16,000. He's a wee bit low in fitness, but I'm sure people will, if he's that much cheaper. I think he's like a grand cheaper. I'm sure people will realise that, what do you call it? You can buy a fitness card for 250 at the very most. So we've seen a Habibu here. Plays for Zolte Verg. I've tried it with him before. It was a 70 rated card, 12. There's not many on the market, so I think I'll just go ahead and buy that. Once again, not the greatest fitness on him, but we could ship him off for 15, 16k. Maybe I think we'll try and eke out 18. I don't think he'll sell for that, but we'll see tomorrow. So let's just bump that up. There we go. One day. Then we got, who's this? Hossenard. So still got 10 minutes left. With that Coke on 20 minutes left, and he was a decent deal. So he plays in the Austrian Bundesliga for FK Austria, I think it is. And we will find 11,500, 12,250 just been put up. So I can probably sell it on for 14k, but I don't think it's worth it. So anyway, I will do a bit more trading tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe not, I've got football tomorrow, so that could be interesting. But that's my exams done, dusted. I've got a bit more free time on my hands nowadays. Well, at least it's gone to the summer as well. I think there's 2 or 3 weeks to the holidays as well, so I will be going on holiday for a couple of weeks, so there won't be any uploads then, which is kind of poop, I guess. But anyway, that brings us to the end of this episode. If you'd rather see patches of trading rather than me just go out and going gung ho and just believe buying as many cards as I possibly can, just say I'm not bothered. I'll just mix it up a bit at times as well. So anyway, please like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you all next time.